Welcome. Ziggy1X here with another NieR reincarnation video. And this is, at the onset, a spoiler video because I am going to be doing my playthrough of the conclusion of Chapter 2, The Sun and the Moon. And we are going to see some family reconciliations. We're going to see, the trailer gave us a lot, but I'm going to go ahead and do this video right now. This is an introduction, so this is just a straight playthrough. Pretty much unfiltered. I finished up my day at work and I'm gonna be just hopping straight into this, and I actually had a bit of a false start because I logged into the game and I was gonna record the whole thing, and then it needed to download another gigabyte of data. I'm like, I'm not sitting here and waiting for that, so I basically just scrapped that. I'm starting here, gonna go from moving forward from here, and I basically just paused it because I know it's about ready, and this is basically, we've walked into the cage, we've walked into the room, and we're just picking right up where the story goes. So without any further ado, is there anything else? Spoilers, duh. This is gonna be the entire, I think, hopefully, ending of part 2. I'm pretty sure this is the end, so they're already talking about chapter 3, so let's just see what happens, and I hope you guys enjoy. And I'm stoked, guys. I'm stoked. So I've got all my work done. It's after 9 o'clock. Let's go. Let's go. Ow! All right, go time.
My phone's been updated again.
I really want to know who this is. Chocolate. Only the best. Not really getting a choice here. Okie dokie. Frigid and relentless, it sinks its fangs into the depths of your heart. That's ominous. All right, we got some new aesthetics in the cage. This is cool. Ooh, that's cool looking. Oh, I love the gears. Let's see what we got here.
We'll find the last Lunar fragment here, right?
And then we have to say goodbye. Oh, I can feel the waterworks coming.
Don't cry, Mama.
Music's ominous.
He may go, but you'll always have me.
Man, the aesthetics are just beautiful. Let's actually auto this sucker now. Sometimes I like just using my finger to kind of get a directional feel for things.
Really loud.
What? Your rear is proud?
He said he loves you, Mumsy.
Oh my god, stop.
I actually really like Mama. She's adorable.
This is our first dark scarecrow. Time to get to work.
All right, let's find out what's going on with this fortune teller.
The scarecrow to get my Lunar fragment.
Oh, hold on. Oh, almost made a mistake. Oh. I did that last time around. I skipped the first story, and it was for You Deal. And I was just like, what the heck did I miss? I had to go back and redo it in the library just so that I could kind of catch up with where things were at.
Tonight I weave for you the tale of a kingdom wreathed by sea and sand.
I love the music. Gosh, I
The
love the music
heroine of our
aesthetic.
story is a charming princess who seeks true love for herself.
I thought I read that. I thought we were doing the fortune teller.
Rolling over both sea and desert, this kingdom thrives in trade. And its queen has issued a notice. My beautiful princess no longer smiles. Any man who returns her joy may have her. The men in the courtyard queue in place, waiting to claim the princess for themselves. The first hopeful begins to speak.
Oh, that's cool.
But his words do not reach her. She does not smile.
Something's off for me here. I thought we were doing the fortune teller.
The men's words are hollow things. They tell the princess they see her only for her station.
I wonder if the fortune teller's there and watching. Because the fortune teller
That
did
error
come at
is
the
not
end
theirs alone.
when Udil was
Indeed,
trying
all
to save
who
the
live
princess.
in the kingdom are blind. They cannot see
And
the princess for who she truly
The
is.
fortune teller was actually leading the guards. Huh.
With her face a stone, the men surrender and return to their homes. No one understands me, she sighs. But then, a lone boy dressed as a sailor appears before her, one barely on the cusp of manhood. He makes no
Boy,
mark
Udil.
on her, for today she has seen more strange men than there are stars in the sky. The boy begins to spin a tale of wild adventure. He speaks of a djinn he met on a journey. He speaks of desert islands filled with wonders, of seas so vast their edges have never been found. The princess is enraptured by his tale. She stares at him from behind her veil, saying not a word. On the queen's signal, the boy is escorted away.
Easy there, boys. Yep, hold on. Get notifications. Yeah, okay.
His
Make sure I'm
voice
still
grows
recording
distant,
here.
and silence soon returns to the palace. As the princess ponders this development, another uninvited guest comes to see her.
It's not a guest I want in my front yard. I don't treat snakes very nicely in my yard. I got kids. Snakes get gone. Snakes go gone, or
You
they
should
get
leave
gone.
before I change my mind.
Be gone.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep this at regular speed. I love watching. And you know what? It's the thing with me in this game. When I'm going on breakneck speeds for farming, I'll leave it on the 2x speed. But when I'm just going through and I mean, look at the aesthetics. Look at those backgrounds.
Come.
Gosh, those are beautiful. Of course, I get to see all my girls lined up here, my fire team. That may change when I unlock our... I could swear it's the fortune teller, but now it's saying it's the princess.
The dark of night
Okay.
falls over the palace as the princess rushes through its halls. The fantastical palace. in which
Sometimes
she
you gotta
lives
say it
is
out
in
loud.
truth a prison
I think
that
I
has
just spoiled
stolen
it for
her
myself.
freedoms. The words she uses,
Oh,
the way
shucks.
she acts, even the order in which she eats her food. Every aspect of her life had been decided from the day of her birth. No one has ever seen the true me.
Don't tell me
None
my
of the
business,
men,
woman.
and not even that boy.
Chocolate.
Day after day, she plays the role of a demure princess. Unable to bear this curse, she eventually lost the will to smile.
So it's not that it's an amusement thing. Sorry, I got a piece of chocolate in
Her
my
bedroom
cheek.
is adorned
It's not that
with
it's an
the most
amusement thing.
elegant and fanciful decorations.
It's that she just
It's one of the few
refuses to
places
smile
she
for
can
some
find
reason.
peace.
So I guess the mother's concerned.
At a signal from her lady-in-waiting, the princess changes her clothes. The moon once again emerges from behind the clouds.
Ah, okay. Spoiled it for myself, but yep. Now, okay. Wait a minute.
She stares at herself in the mirror.
Okay, so that's one mystery
dressed
solved.
now in the guise of a fortune teller. It is a persona she assumes only when the sun takes its leave from the sky.
Now some things are not making entirely all the sense with the Udil story.
She orders her lady-in-waiting to keep watch, then slips from the palace without a sound. She will be greeted by the bustle of a city bathed in danger and vice. And it is there that she will slip the pent-up frustrations of her carefully orchestrated life.
Well, storytellers, they got me on this one. I'm trying to piece all this together right now and figure out how it works. I haven't played Udil's story since it first came out, but so far this has been about shot for shot the same as Udil's. Looks like Mama just lost a game of Candy Crush.
Oh, hi! You're back. Nice job.
This past took place in the same world as last time. I had my suspicions about that Desert Kingdom princess.
Oh, you did you? Aren't you smart, Yuzuki? Because I was sure fooled for a bit.
What were you doing on the phone?
What? Oh,
She was sending messages to her precious babe.
You know you can just talk to each other.
So they're talking to Mama, like the Mama. Knock the Mama. Okay. So I'm sure that Papa and Mommy, well, I guess I can't call her Mommy, I'll call Mama, I'll call her Mommy. So Black Ghost is Mommy.
Who are
Choose my
you?
code right now. Mama is the ruler of the cage, and then we got Papa over there, who's with Hina. So obviously I played I picked Hina as my
Oh,
story
to
to play.
anger
That's
me,
why
are
I'm
you?
doing Yuzuki this go around. This is cool that they did it this way. because it gives us a chance to see two very different
How
explorations of the cage. Because remember, Hina and Papa killed the sister birds, and Yuzuki helped them. And so I thought that was pretty interesting. Hold on 1 second. I thought that was pretty interesting because, I don't know, I don't see Hina as being malicious, and she basically was just doing what she was told by Papa. And Mommy, on the other hand, was all okay with helping the birds.
There isn't much space up here. Are you scared, you?
Gosh, those are big buildings.
Strangely, no.
It's so cool. I love these. I love the filters that they apply to these things. You can see like the mist and the fog in the background. It's just barely obscuring.
Was that an earthquake?
Sure hope not. Pretty high up, dude. Anyways, there we go. Okay, so it's just such a cool aesthetic here. They're obscuring everything off in the distance. Is how you see the dark gods when you actually see them within the cage. They're just these giant monstrosities, these colossi, off in the distance, and you can just see them meandering through the cage. It's just such a cool aesthetic. It's just got such a cool, is it esoteric is the right word? It's just got such a cool, I guess esoteric is the right word, feel to it.
Who are you?
Looking at the detail. Look at the detail on that palace in the background. So I've got a bit of a fine arts background. I did a little bit in school, and I've always just enjoyed art. The art direction in this game is just
Out to anger me, are you?
absolutely stunning. Like when I look at these tiles on the ground, I think of how many masons it would have taken and how many mason servants and whatnot it would have taken, because you know this is a old Middle East country, so you had your masters and you had your slaves and your apprentices and things like that. How many would it take to craft something like this? How many hundreds of people, how many dozens of years would it take? It's cool. It's cool. My head goes off into places when I start looking at, like, really diving into the weeds with these games, because some games just carry a absolutely mind-blowingly detailed aesthetic. And of course you see that in your AAA games, but to see those kinds of details in a mobile title,
Gosh,
just
I've always wanted to live a rich lady's lifestyle.
hold on, I gotta listen to Mama for a
Sometimes a
moment
room
here.
can be too big.
Interrupt my
It
own
would take
thoughts.
the whole day to clean. And if everything is expensive, you're out lots of cash if something breaks.
Don't crush my dreams, Yuzuki.
Gosh, Yuzuki is such a wet rag.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
I
Dude.
don't care for rooms. Mama's apron is the best place for me.
That's right, baby. You tell Yuzuki what's up. Okay. So, anyways, just the little things. If you just look at the little things, the little details, I know that there's a lot of reused artifacts in the cage, the structures and whatnot, the pathways that you walk on and things, but every place has, oh, hey, there you are, my girl.
Damn it. I need to follow her.
That's your sister, buddy. I'm sure of it. I am like 99% sure that's your earthquake. Okay. Whoops. Well, that's inconvenient. This scene was in the first preview that we got for Saturday.
Where am I?
Yeah, I remember this because I took a cut of it for
Did I fall
my
underground?
into the cage video, my big Yoko versus all Yoko games, how they tie together.
Where's everyone else?
Gosh, that was a fun video. That was a hard video to make, but man, that was a lot of work. Fun though. I learned a lot. Let's get going here.
Guess
I
I'll
learned a
keep
lot,
going.
and you kind of see I mean, I don't know how far they're going to dive into with the mobile titles, because I think that maybe it's more Square than Yoko Taro himself, but I think that he wants to a degree, distance
Huh? No, it's just
the
my
mobile
phone.
titles from the main titles.
Are you okay? Are you alive?
I wouldn't be answering the phone if I was dead.
Oh, yeah, I guess not.
Good point.
Anywho, I'll guide you over the phone, okay? No need to worry.
Thanks.
Yuzuki, you need to be nicer to Mama. She's just looking out for you. Mommy. Okay. So, so what I was saying is that there seems to be a need. I don't know if it's a
I'm at
need,
the
but
second scarecrow now.
they're just like, there's
Go
those
ahead,
subtle
repair
hints
the thing.
that show you
You
that
got
this is a
this.
part of NieR Draken. And I'm so paranoid about skipping that story now. I always got to look over and make sure. But there just seems to be not quite as much connection. Like, for example, you have the Lunar Tears on the Drakengard side of things. And you have Accord the Recorder. And you see evidences of this in Automata. You see the Lunar Tears all over the place. I mean, you see them in both
Every night,
NieR
the
Replicant
princess slips out of the palace for her own amusement.
and within Automata. It's in a lot
She
of the
sits
promotional
in a dim
artwork.
and dingy alleyway, one that lies forgotten by the people.
So this
of
is
the
where
city.
she's going to meet Udil as the fortune teller.
This small tent is the princess's second home. It is a place where she tells fortunes, one of her own creation. Yet her divinations often ring true.
Now,
and
there was a
rumors
cool
claim
effect.
her words can change fate itself.
There was a hint in the trailer that implied that there's some connection, and I'm wondering if there's a connection between this story
She waves her hands
and
over a crystal
what's
ball,
going on
her
outside in
first
the
couple of
cage with
night.
Hina and Yuzuki, because there seemed to be, it implied this in the trailer.
Even as a child, the princess possessed a gift for fortunes. She sees the couple's
Artwork
fate
in this
in the
game is just
crystal
beautiful.
ball.
Even the line
Prepares to
work, the
speak
black and
out
white
loud.
work.
The light within the ball grows faint and vanishes.
Sarcastic? Yeah, I don't
With
really
an
want to tear the couple
exaggerated
apart.
inflection, she speaks. Your man is unfaithful. He spends his free nights prowling the city for new partners.
I said don't tear them apart, you jerk. Oh my gosh. What have I done?
Betrayed, the woman rushes away in tears. The princess's divinations often tear seemingly happy couples apart. Whenever this occurs, she feels her melancholy ease.
Oh, you awful, terrible person. I almost said another word. Oh my gosh, you are
When
terrible.
she assumes the guise of the fortune teller, none realize she is the princess. This only confirms her suspicion that
I'm liking
no one
this
sees
princess
her
less
for
and
who
less.
she truly is. Not a soul within the palace, nor a soul without.
What are you, a monster?
Another vision flickers to life in her crystal. She sees strangers peering into her world.
Knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it, no,
The princess quickly recovers from the unexpected occurrence
Called it.
and informs the couple of the result.
So how's that going to play into the story? How could it play into the story?
It is a dangerous game to toy with the heart of another.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. This chick is tough, though. She took on Udil, so... So we see Hina and Yuzuki in the
Who are
crystal
you?
ball. That was implied in the trailer as well. Something very similar to that. So is it because of her divination that she can see that someone's looking in on her? Or
Out
does
to
she
anger
have
me, are you?
more... So is it purely divination and the ability to see, or is it the ability to interact from the princess's end? It's an interesting question. I wonder if we're going to get that answer. I'm sure we will, but...
But be it as fortune teller or princess, the woman knows salvation will never come for her. Alas, her life proceeds on a path that is set by another. As the princess sits deep in thought, a familiar boy passes before her tent.
Cue the music.
It is the sailor, the selfsame one who came to the palace spinning tales of adventure. Perhaps he sees the real me. She decides to test his motives. She forecasts his grim end with these words: "Death awaits if you continue to see the princess." But then...
That's right, you deal. You take that
the
future.
boy bursts into loud, innocent
We
laughter.
all know how that's going to end, though.
She watches him as he vanishes into the thick of the crowd. I wonder if he will come to the palace tomorrow, she thinks to herself.
So she does like him. Or she's interested by him, at least. Something happens.
And as she slowly makes her way home, she finds her steps to be lighter than usual.
She does like him. What happens?
That should do it.
Alright. Let's see what's underground. Goblin
Done.
Town.
Then let's keep moving.
You know, I'm not going to do it right now, but there does seem to be some other paths in here I can take. Maybe that's where they're going to hide the, I can't even remember what it's called now. The challenge. The goofy scarecrow that has the challenge in it. And I'm just having a brain fart right now, so I'm sure that everybody knows what it is except for me now.
Prepared to
background.
beg for your life?
Beautiful background. Slums outside the palace walls, it looks
Come.
like. See those off to the left there? You can see the ruts. I mean, this is beautiful. You can see the ruts in the sand and the hardened clay and stuff where they probably take wagons and stuff through, the merchants. Yeah, I mean, you can craft the stories off this. You could just look at this picture and you can see,
How
you can tell a story.
annoying.
Hello. not telling stories. In case you hadn't noticed with my last couple of videos. Now we're gonna dip into the licorice stash. Yeah, baby. I got a major sweet tooth tonight. So I did a little bit of shopping before I came out here.
So, how did you get my contact info anyway?
What? Oh,
You call that whistling?
Here's your answer, bub. You should be honored to get a call from Mama.
Babe is doing his best Wolverine impression over there.
This is a pretty simple maze.
There you can see pictures. I just noticed that you can see pictures of our new memoirs. We're going to be getting that dungeon in, I want to say, a couple weeks. Maybe next week. I'm not sure.
Prepared to beg for your life.
New dungeon. Is that 1,800 more gems too, I think.
Move.
This is a different arrangement. This is piano. That's cool. I like that.
Annoying.
They do that a lot with Replicant. If any of you have the NieR Replicant soundtrack, it's called Replicant and Gestalt. They have like 3 or 4 different versions of a lot of the songs, and some of them are just strings, some of them are just plucking the strings, some of them are the piano, some of them are the more complex arrangements. It's really cool. It's one of the things. I know Farplane is the musician, and Dystopian Bard over in the Discord. Those guys are the musicians. I dabble in music a little bit, but those guys are the musicians. But it's something I appreciate. It's something
There's a bird statue here.
It's a beautiful part of these games.
Poke it!
Poke the bear. Sound effects are good too. I like that cracking sound. That was you can tell I got my earphones in right now. So the way I'm working this is, since I've got a iPhone and an iPad, I do the face recording on the iPhone and I play the game on the iPad, so I can hear what's going on with my headphones without
Yuzuki,
any
your
kind of
little dot
feedback
thingy
or
just poofed off the map.
interference on the phone recording.
What are you talking
Anyways.
about?
Just keep going, kid.
What is that?
Whoa. These flowers are glowing. Something about this place feels so sad.
No way! Is this Kaine's theme? Speaking of the Gestalt and it is! Oh my gosh! This is Kaine's tent. Her
This is Mom's wallet. My
Those are
sister
the
and I
lunar
bought her
tears.
this
This
as a present.
is Kaine's home. This is Kaine's song.
This is my sister's bird keychain. She loved this thing. Always kept it clipped to her school bag. Wait, is this my pen? My sister and I would always try to see who could spin pens the longest.
Is there anything else in here?
Does someone live here?
Yeah, Kaine. Where is she? I don't recognize that picture, though. Is that supposed to be your grandmother? I'm kind of blown away right now.
I wonder what they're called.
I just... I just got done saying that the mobile titles seem to have a very light touch, light connection to the mainstream games. This is in NieR Replicant. This is in NieR Automata. This is where you can go with 2B and 9S. Emil can let you in here. The elevator, even the elevator.
Of this place.
That's how you get into this place from
you might be able to
Automata.
get out that way. Try
It's in Emil's cave, I think.
Huh? Does this door not open?
Well, that's weird. It should be the way forward. Oh, strange. Perception pretty bad.
Oh, come
Oh my
on.
gosh, the music.
Oh, you just right there, you.
So we're gonna have to find Emil and get his key.
Now what do I do?
Let's click auto and see. So obviously we're not going that way. Okay. I remember
Guess I'll
this
take
part
a
from the
break
preview.
here. Don't mind if I do.
Gosh, the music is so good.
It's really quiet without
Wait,
Mom on
Yuzuki's
the
really
bed.
good. Like, dude is really fond of those sighs.
Something's missing without them.
We got emo boy over here.
Isn't it about time you wake up?
Come on, click.
A quiet voice rouses me from a deep and dreamless sleep. As I fight my way to wakefulness, I find myself in a sleeping bag inside a tent. I'm in the campground my family used to visit. It's late. The sky is clear, the air brisk. I used to use my father's telescope to gaze at the beautiful jewels in the sky. Though I rarely said anything, I always found myself wanting to go on and on about the stars. Whenever I mentioned a star's name, Mom would compliment me, and my sister would make a face like she was annoyed I got it first. It made me feel like I was the center of the world. Just like the moon is the center of the night sky. It's now a memory I keep locked deep inside my heart. Later, much later, my family changed. As Mom started racking up debt, Dad became violent. Her usual calm expression was now twisted into a permanent grimace of anguish. The reality of that was terrifying, and I started spending as much time away from home as possible. As my family fell apart around me, I found myself bemoaning my misfortune. My
Like
days
dwelling on
were
your
a long,
misfortune.
dark tunnel with no end, and all I could do was keep walking forward. And though I prayed someone would offer a hand of salvation, I knew it would never come.
He needs to be more like Udil. Make his own future. Homeboy's living in the past. That is, at least when he can
Yuzuki.
remember it.
Wake up, Yuzuki.
Guess I fell asleep.
What an awesome,
Gosh,
jeez.
you're such a little sleepyhead.
You were snoring like a babe.
What a gem that was.
Mama?
I'm sure I missed some things in there.
How did you get
I'm
here?
sure I missed plenty of things in there, but
There's nowhere you can go where I won't find you.
anyone who's in the
You know how
know
hard it
can
was to
fill me
knock
in on
down
all the
those
details that I
walls to
missed,
get
because
here.
this
Well
was
then.
significant.
Now that we're a trio again, let's get back to
This
work.
this was significant. This has significance in this game. It has significance. And you know what? It ties back to
Look
Replicant.
there. Is that a key?
Ah, they found Emil's key. Awesome. Well, that's not what it's called here, but I'm pretty sure that's Emil's key.
Open the door and
Anyways,
get back.
you know, Automata might be the most popular of the NieR titles, or of the Yoko Taro titles. Replicant is the one he always goes back to. Everything, it's an elevator. All
We made it
roads
out.
go to
Yay!
Replicant. All roads go to
And
Kaine
maybe
and Emil.
You were lonely without us, right?
And
I bet
something
you two
tells
miss
me
each other
that that
so
is
much.
Yoko Taro's favorite, because he's always trying to tie everything else into it. It may not be, and it's probably why Replicant got made in the first place, because it was a remake. It was a remake of a very niche game that not a whole lot of people knew about. And I don't even know how much commercial success it enjoyed when it was re-released. It's a beautiful game. And of course it's Yoko Taro, so it's just a absolutely haunting story, but a well-told story. Beautiful music, beautiful graphics, everything else. It is very much a premium title.
We're finally at
But-
the Red Scarecrow.
But I don't know how much commercial success it enjoyed, because it's still a niche title.
So this is it.
It's nowhere
The
near
fourth and
Automata,
final
but
Scarecrow.
again, everything ties
This
back
is
to
the
Replicant.
third one.
Oh, dang it.
Good job, Mama.
I was so confident and now I just feel silly.
Anyways, that's just me kind of dwelling on it. But Yoko, I mean, NieR is his baby. Everything that he makes has some kind of tie-in to Replicant, and that was a big one. That was a big freaking tie-in. I was not expecting that. I was expecting subtle hints, but that was just like right in your face.
The light of the sun gently illuminates the princess as it awakens from slumber. Though she warned the sailor boy of his fate, continues to come see her. She knows he will be back again today.
What do you got for us, handmaid? Or lady in waiting? Handmaid.
Day after day, he flashes a daring grin as he fabricates tales of adventure. He wants so badly to see her smile.
So give the boy what he wants. Smile for him.
And at some
He's putting
point,
in all this work.
she finds herself taken with him.
So what
Boy appeared
happened?
before her like a bird that rules over the free skies.
What?
Perhaps she can flee her kingdom prison with him, and only him.
I am so confused. Like, I'm not confused at what's happening right now. I'm confused at how this reconciles with Udil's story. Because they're the same story, just told from two different perspectives.
She arrives in the palace courtyard. The sailor boy greets her with a confident grin.
Yes, Mom, we know the drill.
She stares at him from behind her veil. She can feel him looking at her. Not her riches, not her status. Her. Yet though she so desperately wants to believe his heart to be true, she cannot shake her doubts. After a moment of thought, she decides to test him.
Okay, alright. Give the boy a chance. I'm gonna test him.
She walks toward him. In a faint voice no louder than a whisper, she graces him with a plea. Elated, he leaves the palace, thinking to have finally obtained the princess's heart for himself. But she knows the truth. When they next meet, it will be clear if he truly sees her or not. Alas, there is a demon whose sharp eyes see through the princess's intentions.
That's not a nice way to speak of your mother. I don't know her mother. Her mother may be evil. But her mother seems to be very interested in getting her to smile, so...
Prepared to
I'm
beg
sure
for
we'll
your
find out.
life.
We've got 2 more story sets with her right now. In just her basic character stories from the subquests, as well as her dark memory stories. So I'm sure we'll find out more about her relationship with her mother, the Eye of Evil. Oh, Yuri makes short work of the... Ooh, new boss. Okay.
How annoying.
Oh, no way. Oh, no way, those are eyes! And she just blinded up. Oh, that's fitting. She's blind. Her eyes are outside, so she blinds us. That's cool. Okay, I gotta look at that model again. Because that's neat. Okay, so her face is covered. You can see her mouth underneath it when the veil flaps forward. But her eyes, you could even see the little like dangly bits from behind the eyeballs because they were blinking.
The princess and fortune teller stand together in her room.
It's the lady in waiting.
The princess has come up with a plan to test the sailor.
It's the lady in waiting. Yep, it's the lady in waiting. Okay, I almost called her a handmaid again, but it's the lady in waiting.
Will he see the rich clothes of her lady in waiting and assume she is his prize?
So he runs off with the lady in waiting.
In her guise as fortune teller, she can only pray he makes the right decision. Concealing herself, she waits. At last, the sailor comes to the princess's room. As the scene unfolds, her heart sinks in her chest.
He takes the lady in waiting and doesn't recognize her to not be the princess. So she's spurned. And she's already kind of an evil woman.
Sailor
she's
does
mean.
not recognize the lady in waiting in disguise and quickly spirits her away.
Yep.
The
Okay.
sailor boy
Now,
is
okay.
just another grain
That was the
of
last piece I
sand
needed.
in an
Now it makes sense.
uncaring
So
game.
she's spurned.
And short-lived as it was, the princess curses herself for permitting her heart to feel joy.
Okay, gotcha. Man, that's extreme though. kill him for not recognizing her? This chick is a piece of work. I don't know if she's just really messed up or really selfish. I mean, either or could work with the amount of info we've got right now.
Switching places plan. It's so roundabout.
Yes, it's stupid.
I mean, you've had crushes before, right? Sometimes you just gotta get in their heads.
Well,
oh, Mama. That is the worst advice. Yes, let's toy with their feelings and emotions and see how they feel about that afterwards. Long-term relationship advice from Mommy right there. Oh, that's terrible. Guys, ladies, whoever's watching, don't toy with the emotions of the people you love.
You should
just
leave
don't do it.
before I change my mind.
The absolute worst way to make any kind of lasting relationship. This princess is not a good role model, and Mother is a terrible judge of character.
Move.
Yeah, looks like we're back in the castle, okay. Get to admire the architecture and the tile work again. I want to see that boss again. That was a cool design. This video, am I? Oh, jeez, I'm almost an hour into this. I honestly don't. I don't know how long this is going to take. That was the third scarecrow, so we're coming to the end. There's probably going to be. So we're going to see more from. We're going to see more from Yuzuki, and then we are going to probably see Yuzuki and Hina together.
Who are you?
So I don't know, what, another 30 minutes of
Cut you
playtime?
down.
Maybe a little bit more.
Out to
We'll see.
anger me, are you?
Got my all-star fire team wrecking stuff. My completely unawakened fabled Akeha. You know, speaking of fabled Akeha, I actually regret getting her because I got her on pity. What I should have done is I should have gotten my fabled Saryu up to Awakening 4 to give her that extra 15% stat bump. That would have been cool. And I use fabled Saryu a lot more than I use fabled Akeha. So I just wanted the complete set. I love the costume, and it was the collector in me rearing its ugly green head and robbing me of common sense and good judgment. I should have gone for Awakening 4 on fabled Saryu. Oh well.
Who's on your mind, you?
That's what generic Awakening stones are for, developers.
How dare you cheat on Mama?
Oh my gosh, I need to know more.
Waiting, guys. I'm waiting.
We are not having this conversation.
We need generic Awakening stones so that I can get my costumes that are never going to come back because they're on limited collaborations awakened. Generic Awakening stones. Anyways, getting off that topic. Crumble. Okay, fourth scarecrow. Let's see how this story ends. We know how it ends, but let's see how it ends from the other perspective.
Time to see what kind of ending awaits those two.
We know. We've been there. It's not pretty. The scarecrow's cool looking for her. I like that scarecrow. Under the sea, under the sea.
A lonely wind dances through the nighttime city. In fortune teller's garb, the princess follows the sailor boy and her lady-in-waiting, who is still disguised as herself.
Ah, you
She orders her guards
snatch.
to kill the sailor. For what
You
meaning
awful,
has his
awful
life
person.
if he does not see her for who she truly is? She thinks back on the day they first
You're
met.
worse than Argo. I'm sorry. I just found someone I like.
He
Aesthetically,
spun a
you're
magical
amazing.
tale of
But I
travel
think I
the
found
world.
someone I actually hate more in this game than Argo. I've been warming up to Argo lately because I finally did his Dark
From the day
Memory
of
story.
her birth, the princess
And-
has been bound to the stone that is her kingdom.
Seeing his story told from his daughter's perspective was actually
But
really
the boy
cool.
came to speak with
It
her
made me-
countless times. Eventually
He's still a
setting
terrible
her
father and
heart
husband,
aflame.
but it made me actually kind of like him.
She
this
had
chick,
so
though.
desperately wished to fly to freedom with him.
This chick is.
But now
This
her
chick
heart
is
lays
mean.
in ashes. She has been betrayed, undone.
Like, Yuri had an excuse. Yuri was an AI without a conscience, okay? She had her
It has been a
conscience
long time
eyeball
since she
removed.
smelled the salt of the
So she
sea.
basically, everything was purely based off of efficiency. Everything was based off of obtaining the end result, off of
The
efficiency.
beach is unnaturally
So she had
quiet.
an excuse. And as soon as, by the way, she
Sand,
got a
dark with blood.
conscience, she basically
What awaits the princess
blew
is a
herself
truth
up because she
can
realized just
scarcely
how
believe.
crappy she was. This chick has a conscience, okay? She does not have the Yuri excuse.
The sailor
Oh,
boy
boy.
is protecting her
Here we are.
disguised lady-in-waiting. The boy risks his life to protect a false princess. The
Yes.
true one
That
sees
could be
it
you.
as a fruitless act.
Yes, that could be you. My gosh, look at what he's doing. You evil, evil, no good, very bad human. Oh my gosh, you're awful.
I am the princess. But her silent scream echoes only in her mind.
This chick is hopeless.
You should leave before I change my mind.
Chick, you are worse than Argo.
Out to anger me, are you?
Chocolate covered cherries. Yum.
Move.
She's got a big mouth. You got a purty mouth. I don't think my team appreciates being barfed all over.
As the battle in the bay continues, dawn encroaches on the territory of night. When sun and moon meet in the sky, they point their blades at one another.
Boy, they've been bringing up Sun and Moon a lot in this story. I don't think that's an accident. Considering this chapter is called The Sun and the Moon. So Yuzuki is the moon, Kaine is the sun.
You know
Pay
nothing
attention
of
to
the
this now.
princess. You do not see her true self.
I
Nonsense.
think she's evil.
I'm the only one who can make her smile.
Don't stand in the way of our freedom.
Why?
Her animations
One
are
of you look at
beautiful.
me and only me, yet my wish never came true. Why?
Gosh, character models and animations in this game are just stunning. I mean, she is tall. Is she a whole head taller than you deal? Jeez. Woman's a giant. Nice counterattack animation. Oh, this backdrop is really cool too. I just noticed it. Oh, wow, that is gorgeous. Wait, is that an eclipse up in the sky? You can see the water splashing on the rocks. Gosh, this is awesome. Man. You guys rock. Man, you guys put
At the
your
end
hearts
of
and
the battle,
souls into
the
making
sailor
this
boy
game. This is
falls unconscious,
just a beautiful game.
steadfast in his decision to stay with the princess to the bitter end. Though the princess finds her will to live fading, one last idea comes to her. She will set
I'm trying to
to
remember
sea
how
with
this
the
ended
boy,
for you, Deal. I know
and they
they
will slip the mortal coil as one.
I thought they killed each other. Yeah.
The sea glimmers in the morning light.
It's all the
Silent
harder
watch
because you know
as
how it's going to
sailor and
end.
princess cross its waters. Here, the kingdom cannot reach them. Here, a girl is not bound to her royal status.
He rescued you. Take the win, girl. I mean, I know what's going to happen, but my gosh, what is wrong with you, woman? Show him your
His
face.
expression twists.
Tell him you're the princess. Oh my gosh. Tell him it was all an elaborate. Of course not. Kill him instead. Don't tell him it was. Don't tell him it was an elaborate ruse. Just kill him.
Truly is.
Oh, good. Laugh
She has
about it
been
and get
destined
stabbed.
to forever be a symbol.
Good job. Breaks your heart.
Yet before her stands a mere boy who only wanted the princess's smile for himself. We, tangled in an ironic embrace, we sink into the sunless depths.
I stare at her with pure hate as the moonlight washes over us.
There's the moon again.
I smile then, for he is finally looking at me, and only me.
Girl,
Their
you got
brief
problems.
meeting ultimately brought them here.
My wish is granted at long last, and I take it with me.
Into the depths of the cold, cold sea.
Wow. Drives you crazy to see it, but man.
Oh. And that takes care of that.
Story team, you guys are awesome.
I guess there's not a lot of time left, huh? When the four moons... No, when the four keys come together, Oh.
I wonder why she changed the moon.
Yuzuki. What should I do?
Mama.
Oh, whoopsies. Gotta get back in gear.
I guess their wishes came true in the end. In a way. Still, can't say it ended well for
Yeah,
them.
it's true. Udil got her smile, and she got his gaze for only
Okay
her.
then. You've done so well
Really
repairing
worked,
everything.
but I guess they got their wishes. Careful what you wish for. You wish for the smile of a psychopath who'd rather kill you than marry you. Don't be surprised what she smiles over. Why do I feel like the roller
So this
coaster
is
is
the last
only
Lunar
beginning?
fragment.
You need to repair the moon now, so let's keep going.
Whew. All right.
The moon has the
Yeah.
power to make people's wishes come true, right? So once I fix it,
Mama's sounding a little concerned about something.
guess I'm heading this way.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at all those skyscrapers.
Let's say someone had to be sacrificed for you to complete your objective. If push came to shove, what would you do?
No.
The hell? I don't know. I'll just think about it and make the best decision I can. Next is my own past.
Making wishes a reality will always come with a price. Are you sure you're prepared?
Making wishes a reality will always come with a price. A price must be paid. Are you willing to sacrifice someone's life to get your wish? Oh boy.
The boy does nothing but study and work. Study and work. Study and work.
I think I
The
know where this
stress
is
of his
going.
routine weighs on him. It is a burden he should not have to bear.
Boy, that trailer really sure made it seem like they were going to reconcile this.
The physician
Whatever they
told
need to
him how much
reconcile.
time his mother had left, as well as how they might save her. And so,
Okay, so we know this.
he finally arrives at a great decision. One taken to preserve his tiny sliver of happiness. The boy walks through an endless night with no exit. He
So
does not
someone has to be
question where he is.
sacrificed.
His only aim is to follow
Basically,
the moon
careful
that
for
now
what you
hangs
wish
in
for.
a darkened sky.
Careful for what you wish for. Kind of the theme of Udil and our lovely princess over there. They both had a wish. They got their wish.
He is close to
It
death.
wasn't quite the way they thought
He
they were
knows
going to get
this.
it.
It is the only memory he has left. And knowing the end is close,
I'm sensing
he
a common
attempts to
theme
reach out
here.
to everyone he comes across.
I remember doing this with Hina. There we go. Except it was daytime, I think we were doing it, because, yeah, the sun was up in the sky. Because she's the sun and he's the moon. That's not very nice. His mom's dying. What is wrong with these people? No wonder why Yuzuki's so morose.
But he receives only cruelty in return. Sensing he has no place to call his own in this life, his legs slowly grind to a halt.
Oh.
He remembers what he and his mother
Because
said to
Hina's
one
name
another
means...
when he was young.
Wow, their names are actually Sun and Moon. Oh.
Even when his father scolded him.
I'm sure everybody over in Japan would pick that up a really long time ago.
His mother had always been on his side.
Language barrier for the win. Okay, so he's actually
Once
named
again,
Moon, and
he
Hina's
begins to
actually
walk.
named Sun.
The moon shimmers, illuminating the path. It is his
He's the
guide,
old noggin here.
a lamp in the darkness, so he might save his mother, who now hovers between life and death.
Yeah, how do you plan on doing that, buddy? Those hospital bills ain't gonna pay themselves. As an aside public service announcement, make sure that your loved ones have long-term care, because that stuff is expensive. So make sure it's either attached
boy
to your
wakes
life
up on
insurance
the
policy or
couch.
something else, because long-term care, man, it's
room is
it's a
dim.
lifesaver literally,
The curtains drawn.
but also it makes a big
The only
difference for
sound
costs,
is the
especially when
dull
your costs are
hum of a
$1,000 plus a day.
refrigerator.
What is that?
Bottles of drugs sit on the table before him.
Ruh-roh.
It is poison he purchased on shady websites.
Ruh-roh.
Poison enough to kill him many times over.
Ooh.
But it is also a release. For while it causes brain death, it will leave his heart intact for his mother.
Holy crap. Well, this game does not dodge away from the mature themes. That is for
Yet
sure.
his body is not eager
I'm gonna
to
have
embrace
put
this
a
plan.
content warning on this video.
And for a while, he had lost consciousness.
It's just crossed into the realms of very mature.
Words of self-defense flutter in and out of his mind. But knowing that his mother has no time left, he manages to shove them aside.
Yeah.
His rational mind suppresses
Let's
his
do
will
that.
to
Let's
survive.
see how that works for you.
And he brings the
Just
drugs to
curious.
his mouth.
Oh. I was paying such close attention that actually startled me.
He feels as though his final moments
Whoops.
will last into eternity. But then his
Okay.
phone rings.
Alright.
He lacks the mindfulness to notice his palpitating
I
heart.
actually jumped. Wow. That was good job, guys.
Somehow,
You got me.
he manages to trace a shaking finger across the screen.
Uh-oh.
The call that saved his life was from the hospital where his mother is admitted.
Yep. Dang. Okay, now his attitude makes a lot more sense. Boy, losing a loved one is tough. Okay, so good on. Okay. His attitude makes a whole lot more sense now. Of course, Hina lost her father to suicide. And he was just about to suicide himself. Whew. Boy, this game does not stray away from
It
that
is as
mature
though
content.
time is frozen in the hospital room. The light filtering in through the window bathes his mother's gaunt features in an ethereal pallor.
Music
She
is
had
beautiful.
passed not long before, quickly and without warning. There is a thin smile on her face, as though free at last from her hell. The boy attempts to muffle his sobs, trying not to give voice to the wail that threatens to consume him. He has lost his last remaining beam of moonlight. And now, he can only hold tight to the shell of what used to be his mother.
I've actually been there, and that is a very appropriate description. I got to be there with my father when he passed, and boy, that was hard. That was something that stuck with me for years, and
If only he was never here. If only.
no, I didn't feel that way. I manned up pretty quick because I had to, but yeah, that was rough. Ooh, boy, that elicited some emotions. Jeez. What is up with that sword? Both of them have those swords. And again, that was the first hint that I had in the game that they were siblings, Hina and Yuzuki, is because their swords are the same.
Everything
They're like
in my
identical
life.
to each other, except his is
I didn't
black and
need
hers
or
is
care
lighter
about
colored, I
anything
think.
Unless it helped Mom. But then, damn it.
Yuzuki. Let's keep going. Once you repair the moon, I'm sure your past will...
Man, these story guys, man. Okay, Yuzuki, let's get your wish, buddy. And hopefully you don't have to sacrifice too much. Color me curious while I have another piece of licorice.
It's finally time for us to complete our objective.
Benefit of working in the cities. I live out in the country. So the benefit of working in the cities is I get to visit places like Trader Joe's. They got some good stuff over there. Pretty cheap too, actually, all things considered. No, he just watched his mother die. Of course he's not doing well. That's one way of putting it. Every one of those other stories was
Stop
conflict.
on our journey.
Saryu
This is
versus
the spot in the
Priyet.
cage that's closest to the moon.
A lot of
And the spot
misunderstanding there.
closest to your world, Yuzuki.
Yuri versus Marie. And now Udil versus our princess. Uh-huh.
Gosh, we've been through so much together, haven't we?
Yeah.
And every single one of those conflicts could have been resolved if they'd just gone about them differently. Saryu did not have to fight Priyet. She chose to because she was enraged. Yuri kind of didn't have as much of a choice because she was programmed
Never thought I'd get
to be
this
efficient,
close to the
but I
moon.
guess that's similar.
Oh,
And Udil and our princess didn't have to
Yuzuki,
fight the same way they
to tell you
did.
the truth,
Okay.
Oh, never mind me. It's nothing.
Okay. I think I get where this is going now.
Come on, you. This way.
Alright. Same place we were at with Hina. Got a old Mayan ziggurat in the middle of the cage. It's cool. It's really cool.
You'll find the altar of the moon at the top of these stairs. Once you place the fragments on it, you should be able to fix the broken moon. You're such a good, diligent boy, Yuzuki. No matter what happens, I know you'll be fine. I'm sure of it. So...
You don't sound very sure.
You know, it's been fun traveling with you. Plus, you really helped me out. A lot, actually.
Oh, Yuzuki.
Well, look at that. The kid has a heart after all.
This is your
a
last
compliment,
big
dude.
job. Now go get him, Tiger!
Alright, here goes nothing.
I have to refill my cup of milk. Let's do this first. Okay, so this is the same thing as Hina. Be right back.
Yuzuki?
So for Hina, it was her dad. For Yuzuki, it was his mom. Oh, they're little moons. That's adorable. Music's so good. That's almost play for play identical to the Hina one. Fix the moon. So Yuzuki, what are you going to wish for? Because we never
Tell
got
me,
to see what
Yuzuki.
Hina wished for.
How do you want to change your past?
I want this.
Oh, come on.
So the time has finally arrived, Yuzuki.
Hina, it's time for your wish to come true.
Okay.
So,
Just because I picked Hina?
tell me, kiddo. How do you want to change your past?
I want to live with my dad.
Okay. What do you have to give for that, though?
Warm sunlight pools through the window. The apartment is old and filled with dust. Within it, a lone girl slumbers.
This
Now
is your
awake,
dank old
her
apartment.
gaze quietly scans the room. This is her home, a place so full of memories.
Wonder if her dad's gonna still be alive.
Her father is not to be found in his usual spot. She faintly recalls venturing into a strange world in order to regain a normal life with him. Was it all a dream? Her murmur melts into the quiet of the room.
I'm really concerned about that price that she's gonna have to pay.
There comes a sudden, kind voice. The girl heads to the entrance, eager to see if the speaker is who she thinks it is. Standing there is her father, dressed in a suit.
Oh, he cleans up
He
nice.
offers her a smile and says, "Guess what, Pumpkin? I finally found a new job." He is happy. It is
This is
an
gonna be
emotion
like
she's not
straight
seen on
from
his face in
Evangelion or
years.
something. It's gonna be something that's just gonna mess with me.
She buries her face into his chest and sobs. He responds by saying her name over and over as he strokes her hair. In that moment, she thinks everything will finally be all right. The girl
But he
sheds
abused his
tears in
wife.
the warmth of her father's
This is a very
embrace.
touching moment, but I can't get past that.
She then
That's
makes
really
an
awful.
earnest wish. A wish for this brief moment of happiness to last forever.
I'm conflicted. I'm happy for Hina. I think. Ordinary apartment, ordinary academy. Okay.
In
Maybe
a
I'm reading too
metropolitan
far into
high
this.
school, the windows have been flung wide to welcome the summer sun. The chatter of students eager to head home fills the halls. A girl emerges from a classroom.
Alright, someone wants to talk to us.
Her friend asks her for yet another once-in-a-lifetime favor. "All right," says the girl, "but you owe me 2 sodas now."
I think every school in America should have uniform codes. Oh, what's that? Call me old-fashioned. Hold on 1 second. Ah, hey, good job, girl. Congratulations, you are the greatest student.
Her teacher's confidence in her ability could not be more clear.
Now, if I recall correctly,
"It's
the last
because
time she
you're a
had this
good
exchange,
teacher,"
she was being
responds the girl, giving him a polite smile that
not
reaches the eyes.
expelled, maybe expelled, I'm not sure, but she was losing all of her scholarships because she was caught selling drugs to basically keep a roof over their head because her dad had turned into
With a quick invitation, she
lump.
takes her friend shopping near the train station.
and wasn't making an income, so she was forced
She
to
wants
provide.
to reward herself for
So she
doing
turned to
so
selling
well
drugs,
on her
which is
tests.
awful, but that's what happened. And then she was caught, and I can't remember. She was either expelled or she lost basically all of her chances at continuing her education. It was just not called the normal road home.
girl hurries home after stopping by the sweets shop near the station. She wants to celebrate her test results with her father over his favorite treat of cream puffs.
Ooh, yummy. Man after my own heart. He has a sweet tooth.
I'm home, she calls after stepping through the door.
Why does this remind me of the suicide? When her father committed suicide. Oh, there he is. Uh-oh.
Her father collapses before her eyes. There is a knife. Blood. He is dead beyond all doubt.
Oh,
It is his second death. But this time it was done by her own brother's hand.
Well, brother confirmation, but you...
Pain courses through her head, as though attempting to reject the tragedy before her.
Yuzuki, you jackass. Why did
Amidst
you
her
do
pain,
that?
She hurls curses at her fate.
Okay.
You use the power of the sun to wish for a quiet life with your father. But no matter how many times you rewrite the past, Yuzuki Korezume always kills your father. Same as the time he staged your father's suicide. But I know you haven't forgotten, Hina. Because you bear the same sin.
Oh,
Hatred
no.
and animosity roil in the girl's chest. She has come to question her estranged mother, the one who abandoned
Killed,
her
or
in
she
the
killed
divorce.
her mother. Oh my gosh. Holy fratricide, Batman.
She informs her mother that her father has committed suicide. She places the blame squarely
Still
on the
Yuzuki who did it
insurmountable
first.
debt her mother left him with.
Yeah,
But as
he
she
did it
piles on
first.
questions and facts, her mother interrupts.
Yeah, why isn't he in prison? That's what I'm wondering.
She cares not that he is dead. She seems almost pleased. This is too much. Finally, the girl snaps.
Ooh.
She fills her mother's IV with poison, ending her life.
Ooh. I thought she was gonna suffocate with a pillow.
This is the truth of it all.
Ooh.
The
Oh
whole
boy,
reason
that's...
for this journey was
that
for
just got
you
heavy.
to understand that. Because now
Wow. Alright.
it's
Heading to
time for your
Discord
wish to
to post
come
heavy.
true.
Time to spam the chat in Discord. Now I'm multitasking. I'm just pushing forward here and spamming the Discord with my random thoughts. This is cool. It's got like a really atmospheric. Oh, hey, Priyat. How you doing? Okay, gotta get off Discord now. Focus on the game again. Okay, so Priyat. Wow, so Priyat's an agent of the sun, even though Priyat is a mass murderer. Okay, that's awesome. Marie, that makes sense. So then that means that our princess, Yuri, and Saryu are agents of the moon. Interesting. I hadn't picked up on that, but yeah, that makes sense. Except for, I don't know. Saryu kind of seems like she should be the sun, and Priyat seems like she should be the moon, but whatever. Semantics. Only because I'm associating all the bad guys with the moon right now because Yuzuki's a jerk. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of him right now. Like, Hina, yeah, she shouldn't have done that. But that wouldn't have happened if Yuzuki hadn't done what he did. Done what he done. Oh, I just looked at my timer. I was expecting this to go for another 30 minutes, and we are at almost 40 minutes.
I'll never forgive him.
How long is this gonna go?
Never. Never.
Doing a screen capture right now. I hope I don't run out of storage on my iPad. I didn't think about that. Nope, I remember this effect. Boop. Let's create that lunar eclipse. Parallel funhouse mirror. Okay. So the worlds have merged. And there they stand. Ooh, that's ominous.
Yuzuki Kurizome.
Hina
That's not a good
Akagi.
sign.
I knew it. You killed Mom.
Uh-oh.
Like you're one to talk. You killed Dad.
No matter how much you struggle, you two were always destined to face each other. Just like all the past you've repaired.
Don't get in my way, Papa. I'm going to.
Gosh, the character models are so good.
Think about it, kiddo. He's your last living family. Is fighting him really your only choice?
Even if he is family, I just can't forgive him.
You know, I really don't think those choices have too much of an impact, but
Looks
still.
like your mind is made up.
Oh, you wonder.
This sword.
It's the power you need to make your wish come true. Those with souls of light have suffered for long enough. Cast off their cursed chains.
Whoa. Papa the Revolutionary.
Fight by my
Good
side.
grief.
I don't need anything
Oh,
else.
wow.
I can be with you.
We can't be together. No
Oh,
matter how much
musical
we care for each
arrangement.
It's the world
The duet.
that's wrong, not us.
I'm sorry. I'm not failed.
I ran the calculations countless times. The outcome never changed.
Only we've been together.
I just wanted her to smile one more time.
I just wanted someone to see me for who I truly was.
I want someone to smile. And I must lose something in order to make this wish come true.
Arrangement is beautiful. Haunting.
I'm sorry. I always.
Ooh. Priya just nuked Sorry.
I won't say goodbye.
Ooh. Okay, I want this soundtrack so bad.
This is the last thing I take.
Wow. That was cool.
We only realize what we have once it's gone.
Only then do we understand just how precious it was.
You're doomed to the same fate as us.
Please no.
I can't go back.
Because y'all died. No, except Marie.
I've been waiting so long for this. Ever since the day you killed Dad.
Wrong! I'm going to kill you! Right here and right now!
This is feeling less and less like the cathartic family reunion and reconciliation I thought it was going to be.
I always hated you. You could do everything. And you always seemed so damn happy. Do you know how hard I worked to try and keep up with you?
Music.
You don't know me. You're just making up crap so you can feel bad. Everyone.
I actually
all
agree with
of
her
them.
on that.
They just kept trying to force me to smile. It didn't matter what I was going through. It didn't matter if all I wanted was to cry and disappear. No one helped me. No one! Damn it.
Give up and die, damn you.
Shut up. This pain is nothing. It's nothing compared to the hell I lived through.
Wow. Hina's hardcore. Yuzuki's a bit of a whiny whiner boy. Music. Oh, it's so good.
Damn it.
Now, I'll finally get my revenge.
I just...
Don't do it,
I
Hina.
just wanted to live with Mom again. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Come on, girl.
What am I thinking?
You're having second thoughts. That's what you're thinking. Oh, you son of a gun.
Avenge Mom.
Gosh dang it, Yuzuki. Ugh. Oh no. I'm gonna stick with Hina. Gosh.
I've always walked a dark path.
Alone. Crushed by the weight of reality.
The conflict I felt made me hate the entire world.
And in the end, all I had was my own voice crying out.
And
that's why I have to.
What the?
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I didn't.
That was gruesome.
I avenged
Oh. 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 Oh, I should probably move, huh? Okay. Wow. Okay. Guess I'm in control. Wow. Okay, there we go.
Yuzuki. Oh, Yuzuki.
Don't.
I feel a lot worse for Mommy than I do for Yuzuki right now, but dang, that was gruesome.
Hina finally got her wish. That means our job's done. But it just doesn't feel right. There must have been a different way this could have ended.
Yeah, you're telling me. Alternate ending much? Guess I'm gonna have to pick Yuzuki next time. Don't really want to, but that may give me the alternate ending. Whew. Dang. Wow. Hey, it's Fia. Ooh. Oh! This is the next chapter.
Well, as Marty McFly once said to Doc Brown, that was heavy. And dang, I gotta process that. So I'm probably going to go through, and I'm pretty wound up right now. It's kind of late, but I'm going to go through and probably do some dark memories. A couple other things. Holy moly. It's like what I said. It's like what I said before. Storytellers for NieR Reincarnation, they get it. They allowed that story to breathe. And boy, did that hit home. Not in the way I thought it would. I'm probably actually going to go through and try it again, but take Yuzuki's side this time. We'll see what happens. So I'm not going to record that though. But dang. I mean, wow. I was not expecting that. So, unless there's something new and additional, peace out, y'all. Have a good night. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
I can't
Okay.
go back.
This is it. The third ending. The one I was dreading. So, I've had a day to think on this.
I've been waiting so long.
At work. I watched the entire Far Plane stream. That was fun.
I'm going to kill you right here.
And yeah, I've had a day to think on this, and I am so impressed. I even took a shower and did my hair. So we'll see if I get this uploaded tonight. I actually need to check. I need to check in the edit to see how long this video is going to be, but I'm certain it's going to be over 2 hours. And that's a long video for me. So we'll see how it goes. But so good, so good. So this is my third time seeing the ending. Outside of what I saw with Far Plane, seeing it twice. So this is going to be my 5th time technically seeing the ending in 2 days. So it's a good ending. All right. Here we go. So now that I think about it right now, I actually don't want this to end on a bad note. I want this to end on an upper. So
Now,
if I do this chronologically,
I'll get my revenge.
one of the bad endings is going to be the last thing you guys see. So I'm probably going to do a little creative editing and slot this in. I made a kind of an outro video.
I'm so sorry.
For the last one. And so I don't think I picked this one.
What am I thinking?
Yeah, but Yuzuki's still going to be a jerk.
I'm going to avenge Mom.
So, anyways, I'm probably going to slot this in.
before the good ending. Ooh, this hurts my soul a little bit, but here we go.
I've always walked a dark path.
Alone, crushed by the weight of reality.
The conflict I felt made me hate the entire world.
And in the end, all I had was my own voice crying out.
And that's why
I have to.
So it's the same thing.
Wait,
I'm not looking forward to this. That is gruesome. So is Yuzuki gonna react the same way as Hina did?
But why?
Yep. Gosh, that's so unnerving.
Mom! I finally...
I think Hina's crazy at the end was worse than Yuzuki's, but Hina's death was, yeah, I didn't like that. That was not a fan. I was much more okay with Yuzuki's death than I was with Hina's. But Hina going nuts was that was pretty next level. That was unnerving. Oh, now it's going to be... Let's see what we do here.
Hina?
Yuzuki finally got his wish, right? That means our job's done.
But Mama, this doesn't feel right to me.
No, it does not.
I don't like it either.
Mm.
There must have been a different way this could have ended.
This is definitely going in before the real ending because I do not want this to impact. So, through the magic of video editing, we're cutting out right now. And we're going to do this right. I decided that I'm a glutton for punishment. We're going to do this last part here. Wait, what? Get! Yes! Okay. Maybe there's a happy ending after all.
I've always walked a dark path.
Alone, crushed by the weight of reality.
The conflict I felt made me hate the entire world.
And in the end, all I had was my own voice crying out.
But there was always a faint light in my life.
And that light was what kept me going.
That's how I know.
There has to be another way.
Yes, there does. Yes. Yes!
guys got me there. Oh. Whew. All right. Wow, okay. I'm glad I stuck
We're
around.
never going back to our world, huh? I guess we're supposed to stay in the cage.
Oh, that's cool.
A fitting place for wicked people who committed grave sins.
God, you're such a nerd.
Oh, lay off.
Oh. Goodness.
I mean, they're doing pretty good for being like 2 picoseconds away from murdering each other. So
go on ahead.
I'm still gonna have to go back
right.
through and do Yuzuki's ending, and I'm kind of dreading that. So that's probably not gonna happen tonight, though. I got a couple things to finish up, and it's getting really late. So got to get up tomorrow morning at like 5:30. It's Mama. It's got to be Mama. Okay, okay. What?
Oh.
Even so,
Into the cage.
someone's
Go
gonna
check
need
it
to
out.
Look after those kids.
My video.
And that's
I suggested that the
our
cage
job.
is on the moon. Whew. All right, let me switch this camera over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am so glad I did that. And the reason, the thing that led me on to it was the I didn't have my dark memory missions for our princess yet. And when I went in there and tried doing them, she wasn't available. I was like, wait a minute, what? And then I went back to the actual quests, because I was just, going through and farming gems at that point. And I saw that I couldn't unlock very hard either. I'm just like, okay, because Mama said something there at the end. She said, boy, I wish we could go back and change things, but nah, we probably shouldn't do that. And I was like, wait a minute, why are you saying that? And then Papa and Mommy said the same thing, essentially the same thing. And so, yeah. Wow. That was so good. That was so freaking good. Oh my gosh. This is a mobile game, guys. I have not been that impacted by just the emotional roller coaster that was. That was an emotional roller coaster. And I felt it in the story of Udil and the princess. And I was thinking, well, this is good. This is great storytelling. I wasn't sure how I felt about Hina and Yuzuki. I was always more partial to Lavani and Fio's story, because I thought they were cooler characters. I thought there was more contrast between them. Aesthetically, Lavani looks amazing. Fio is adorable, and she's quirky, and you really feel for her when things start going sideways for her in those closing chapters in Lavania's story arc. And I didn't think this was going to top that for me. I was just kind of coasting along. I was enjoying it. More specifically, I was enjoying I was enjoying the stories within the cage, less so than I was Hina and Yuzuki. And this right here completely changed that. This is, I mean, dang guys, this is the best storytelling I've ever seen in a mobile title. There's nothing that even comes close to this. And this is better storytelling, more subtle. Not too subtle because there's still a story, but it's more subtle than a lot of other titles. It allows you to just kind of flush it out. It has surprises that genuinely catch you off guard. I mean, when we walked into the Garden of Lunar Tears, and Emil's cave with the elevator and everything, in Kaine's home, little tent cabin place. I forgot what it's called exactly, but that was I wasn't expecting that. I'd just gotten done saying shortly before that this game wasn't going to touch directly on any of the past mainstream titles, and boy, it sure did. Touched on both NieR and Automata. Big time with that. And then I had forgotten about that because the Hina Yuzuki story was so good and there were so many twists and turns and it was so surprising. When we found out that Yuzuki had been going behind the scenes and messing with the time stream and kept offing their dad, and then we found out that Hina was doing the same thing to mom, yikes. Yeah. I'm going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and publish this. Probably not tonight. Maybe tomorrow or the next day, depending on what my workload looks like. But I'm going to go ahead and hold off on making it public until the 25th, out of respect of the developers' requests. I can see why they put that request in. And again, when I said this is going to be a good story, because they wouldn't have done this otherwise. And I underestimated how good this story was going to be. This blew me away. I got to stop. I got to cut myself off because I'm going to just keep yammering at this point. And this video is over 2 hours. So first of all, no one's going to get to this point in the video. The 5 people who do get to this point, thanks for sticking around for as long as you did. But holy crap. I love this game. I love this game. I can't wait for what we see in Chapter 3. I can't wait for what we see in 2, 3, 4 years when this game is still going, because there is no way this game is going anywhere. Okay, this is just phenomenal. It is now wholly, completely tied in to the other works of Yoko Taro, NieR and Automata. The producer letter said we're going in a different direction in Chapter 3. We're not going to be exploring the cage in the same way. Are we going to be diving into other things? What was that last text from Mama? I'm pretty sure that's Mama. I'm almost certain that's Mama. What was that last text from Mama? We can't, the Earth. We can't hide from Earth anymore. Or Earth's going to invade, or something's going to, like, what the heck is going on here, guys? Are we going to meet a chord? Maybe Mama is a chord. I don't know. I'm in geek out mode right now. I need to go back and play through this. I will go ahead and maybe before I post this, I will go through and do the Yuzuki playthrough, or the Yuzuki side of the story. I'm a little concerned because what Hina did to Yuzuki, actually, she didn't really do it though. She was surprised when it happened. She was about to say, I didn't do anything. And Yuzuki got Vlad the Impaled. So, and that last shot through the heart, man, that was, boy, that was gruesome. All right. Maybe I'll post this as is. Maybe I'll come back and put in another edition. If I do post it as is, peace out, y'all. Have a good night.